Okay, I have never played Mina the Hollower before. I've heard lots of good things about this game, but I know very little about it other than it has Souls-like level design and is styled like a Game Boy Color like Zelda game. So, I mean, chocolate and peanut butter. I'm pretty excited about that. We're only playing it for an hour today just to get a quick introduction to it. It will have to win the vote for me to beat it. So please put it on the voting system and vote for it because I'm probably really going to like this game. Turning up the volume a little bit. It's tough sometimes with chiptunes. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Looks and sounds great, though. I like Shovel Knight a lot. I heard this is like a pet project of one of the devs at Yacht Club Games, and they just like up-jumped it to a full game eventually. Yeah, it looks outstanding. Awesome. Psy Mouse Belmont. It's like Game Boy Color Zelda meets Castlevania meets Dark Souls. Kind of my understanding of the pitch. Gotta just be ass. One of those games, there was a bunch of discourse generated about it having a ton of accessibility features, but as someone who never uses accessibility features, I'm always glad when they're included in games, because it means that the devs were able to make the game exactly as hard as they wanted it to be. Tenebrous Isle. Okay. Your ingenious spark generators. Baron Lionel has requested your aid. I like the Game Boy Color Zeldas. Some of my favorite ones. I'm interested to see like what can you do that's new, right? We've had this discussion a lot about like 2D Zelda's kind of done design space wise, unless if you're willing to make some pretty huge structural changes. The Souls-like level design would do it, right? Okay, yeah. Definitely feel the Zelda. Whoa. Grab a weapon. Oh, cool. I get to pick one. All right, well. I never commit on this. Like, I always want the fast weapon. And everyone's like, games are more fun if you pick the heavy, slow weapon. But I like the fast weapon, I'm sorry. I know. And try them all. Did mention that that's doable. Oh, that's kind of a cool mechanic. Okay, so that's Castlevania Whip. Yeah, I know I just play Souls games wrong. I did a slow heavy weapon one time in a Souls game, and I actually hated it. I did it in the Elden Ring DLC, Where I basically would just trade hits with enemies all the time, right? Like, I'd hit them with hyper armor, and I would do more damage to them than they did to me when you counted for healing, and I just didn't enjoy that playstyle as much as avoiding all attacks. Whoa. Holy shit, another Kraken. Ah, didn't get out of the way in time. I guess you could technically probably win that. But you're gonna crash into the cliffs regardless. Estus flasks. Oh, okay. Gained by attacking enemies. I do like that. So that's more like Hollow Knight, right? I like when they reward more aggressive playstyles. Digging is pretty cool. This game looks awesome. Like the Game Boy Color look, even in widescreen, this zoomed in, it holds up really well. Everything's really legible. Color is outstanding. I don't think I've seen another game go for this style specifically. There's a lot of games that look like NES, a lot of games that look like Super Nintendo, and a lot of games that do like the PS1 32-bit sprite art thing, but never Game Boy Color specifically. Music's sweet. Okay. Accidentally drank my Estus flask. Ah, I see. That's a good way to force me to understand how to do that without a pop-up. Love that era of the natural tutorial. Well, it just gave me a heal, right? Right after I died of the Kraken. Oh, I see. Okay. You only get it from fighting. I like the way they set up this chest here. That's cool. Condensed bones that can't be lost. Okay. Consumable souls. Sometimes sparkles in the environment. You can't pop out underneath them, it seems like. Like that you have to commit to the healing animation, that's cool. I like that if you're dying, it's like they want you to play aggressively, that's good. You end up unlocking that in Lies of P, and it feels outstanding. Oh, I see. I also have a limited number of... Okay, I didn't understand that, too. I have a limited number of vials, and to use them, I have to charge up the meter. Got it. The way it works in Lies of P is that It works like Estus Flask until you're on your last one, and then when you're on your last one, then you have to earn it back, which is kind of cool. So it's like if shit's looking bad, you have to be, instead of playing extra turtly, you have to play extra aggressively to get a chance to heal. Fast. Let's see what's down this way. Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like I should be able to get some healing back here. Followers under lab. Bonfire. Trinkets, okay. Hollow Knight charms, presumably. You have enough bone stone to bone up. Okay. Pretty funny. Just like spending my consumable bones. Oh, okay, and it's like giving me a heads up. So attack, defense, sidearms. Lets you just store them. Bone up's pretty great. I love it. Okay, so that'll refill me on my Estus flasks. Gotcha. Like already the starting enemies are like, you can't just like go in and overwhelm them with brute force. I'm kind of impressed that they're able to get like Souls-like enemy design in this form factor. Where you have to do very deliberate combat, no like Zelda just running up and mashing sword until they die. They have different attack animations too, which is pretty cool. And sometimes I can't dig, that's interesting. Some floor. Exploration feels really good so far. Throw pots at dudes is really good, it turns out. Cool. And they die if they fall in a hole. Find out today. Bad dodge. Oh, cool. Doesn't open from this side. Shortcut. That's cool. A game like this doesn't have like the crosscode problem where you have to like infer elevation. So far, they've done a pretty good job with conveying what is above you and below you. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, this game rules so far. Please get this on the voting system and vote for it. Very interested in playing more of it. Ticking all the boxes for me. Turn it down a hair here. It looks like when there's loud sound effects, it spikes a bit. I'm gonna kill those guys without taking damage. I haven't been great at that so far. Is there, like, no loss if you store it as a bone stone? Just a little bit, yeah. Slightly more video gamey. Oh, I see. Kind of a, not a mini boss, slightly nastier. And once you bank like that, there's no risk whatsoever of losing it, it seems like. And one chance to store at each level up threshold, okay. That implies there's an item I need to be able to open that. Oh, that's a cool way to move in and out of rooms. Not your enemy. Cool portrait. Bolt hatchets. Okay, this is, so these are like Castlevania style secondary weapons. I was wondering what the sidearms were. Cool. Let me see. I really like the digging and jumping out of digging mechanic. It feels really good. Nice. I think we have to... Oh, that's hollowing. Will you jump further horizontally? Cool. Oh, that's like straight up a Castlevania axe too. It still works in this top-down view. Always do games about digging. I really appreciate the restraint to not have tutorials in this game and just be like, you'll figure it out. We did the level design for you to figure it out. You can figure it out. It's fine, right? This needs like the Focus M parody video that's like someone calling you on your codec constantly to tell you what all the buttons are. Mina, you're not going to be able to cross that 2-tile gap with your regular jump. What do you mean? Shut up. I can figure it out. You designed the levels so that it's clear that I'm able to clear that gap, so I'll try a couple things, right? Like, the very first area where they tutorialize it, I think, was really smart, too. Can I jump over fire? Not really. Okay. The classic trap you in the room where your only option is to try all your buttons and figure out what they do, right? Oh, getting... And it consumes it anyway. That is mean. Bone up. I see. So I'm only able to save... So now I have to get an unlock. Interesting. That's cool. I like that. It's a neat way to, like, force you to level up. I mean, you can kind of focus a stat, but you can't completely focus a stat. I guess... I just risk them if I do that, is the idea. Alright. I'll regret it later, but... Ouch. I'm gonna die here. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to dig jump. I guess I was able to make it far enough. Oh, you do? Okay, I didn't realize that. I'm gonna die in this room. I'm just gonna accept I'm gonna die in this room. It's okay. It's okay to die in this room. Yeah, I thought so. Bones lost, next death. I'm gonna try. That is a hike, okay. Let's move through there a little bit more carefully this time. Try to do it with full resources if we can. And I need to upgrade the dagger, I think, to get... Right now I don't really like it very much. I'm gonna try to kill this guy without taking damage. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do it with the dagger. I probably have to, like, get in there, get a couple hits off, and then flee. Sooner than I've been fleeing, I think, is the idea. I do like the idea that, like, when you dig like that, or you hollow like that, it pops you out automatically. You can't just stay underground indefinitely. That seems like that's what that's there for. I don't know if I'm invulnerable while doing that. I guess that's kind of like a dodge you have to commit to. That's really interesting. I like that. We got this cool Souls-like shortcut over here. Didn't need to get a new bonfire. I always like when they resist, like, adding new checkpoints and just give you shortcuts like that that are effectively just a new checkpoint. Interesting. So when I die, I lose my sidearm. It probably said that when I died, but... I don't think I'm allowed to just recover it straight from in here or not. Or it's down where my corpse is. I see, here we go. That being like a mixed... It's kind of like a Souls-like Vancian magic thing. It looks like you can get extra uses of it in, like, Castlevania Hearts, sort of. Really impressed with this combat. It feels awesome. I was very skeptical. I'm like, okay, it's just be the level design, but I'm guessing the combat is going to just be like Zelda. But no, they've done a good job of making it feel pretty deliberate. And I like that the dodging isn't the way dodging usually works in this kind of game. kind of have to commit to it. I can be at the flask cap. Good to know. Maybe you can see enemy health bars too. I don't have a good sense of the spacing on the Castlevania axe yet. Designed to let me do that. Didn't I drop my souls here? Or is there a different way to recover them? Oh, I did? Okay. Was it just from, like, walking on the screen? I see. Can I do this? Oh, fuck yeah. Like, that looks like a secret to me. Otherwise, why would this be a dead end? Big fan of that shit. Hell yeah. And nice little exit at the end. Very cool. Neck and cross. Excellent. Just keep moving. Oh, that's what that skull was. Okay. Kind of like Bloodborne-y, the setting feels like. Okay, this was really cool. Like, clearly I have to progress here. I can barely see that, but there's no other choice but to do that, right? This game was in development for like 7 years or something, right? It's really polished. Okay, I see that secret. Interesting. Can I do the other side for something interesting? I think I set that up to make sure I could see that. It feels like. Well, let's see what's on the other side first. I like when they do stuff like that. Like, there's things that look like secrets, but they're not secrets, right? I guess that one was, because I could have just exited on the right side and hit the switch and dropped down. Interesting. I don't know if there's like any crazy secret shenanigans in this or not. What's cool about this game is that I feel like devs constantly have this kind of developer fantasy when they're like, I'm going to make Bloodborne, but it's going to look like a Game Boy Color game, and it's going to be top-down. And it's like, okay, man, that's a really cool idea, but your idea might not exist in nature, right? Like, those things might be anti-synergistic with each other. I'm excited for you to have that idea, but here I think it works. I wonder how much messing around with the rules they did to get it to work this well. Yeah, it's really cool. Very Banjo-Kazooie. Gyro dagger. I might prefer that. I'm not good at the spacing on the axe. Hulk Trooper. Okay, that's like the cross Castlevania. I can't throw it at a diagonal. I love that they have like the old school NES flashing for the bosses in addition to the health bar. Looks great. E. Yeah, I'm really glad they added all of that because it allows them to make the game just as hard as they want it to be. I keep saying accessibility options are a good thing even for players who don't use them because it empowers the dev to make exactly the game they want to make instead of feeling like they have to dumb it down for the market, you know? Not that every game has to be hard, but I think that's the reason why a lot of games were too easy for a long time. Oh, that's cool. I just killed a dude. Cut that traitor down. Hey, Andrea. Andrea's finally home. She's been gone for weeks. Good to see you.
Not for a week this time.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm tired.
You can tell.
Tired.
That could easily be forged.
What game you playing? Hey everybody. So, let's go. Here, Mom had surgery that took out a 5-pound vampire tumor from her food. Surgery went well, didn't die on the table, and actually has color in her face now because hers is sucking her dry.
Hey!
Hey! So, that's where I was. You know, she's still weak and recovering, but hard work. So. Although she was sad to see. Because I am her cheerleader. I call her every day. My dad's not very good at being. But I told him, like, you better take good care of our girl. You better take good care of our girl.
So I only have to commit as much as I need to level up, right? Okay, see you soon. Thanks. Okay, it doesn't commit to the bone up until you pick it all up, I see. Clearly either want me to turn around here or they want me to find a, like, secret way through the zone. Let's see. Goods. This cool fountain. Okay, just go under him. Right, I can hollow. I don't think I'm seeing on the UI. What did the yellow flowers do? Do they just like charge up the Estus flask meter a little bit? Yeah, exactly. So most of the, like, you're not getting like bones from this, it seems like. Getting like refills on your Castlevania Secondary. Mr. Fergus. Everywhere but where they tell me. I love the character portraits in this. Little dog guy, Shadow. Town's Possum. Mina? That's me. Said the thing. What's the catch? I always wanted to hold a big ribbon. True. I like how it's limited how often you can get souls from breaking stuff. Door implies there might be a secret up there somewhere. Town's in flames. I have to fight this kindly guy. I like the mirror, that's cool. Uh-oh. Spiritor. This also has a fun spacing where you're trying to get extra hits. An enemy that's my size, right, is always concerning in a game like this. It's pretty punishable. Tried to heal. He ate my souls. So I have to beat him to get my souls back? That's pretty mean. Now I don't have my secondary. See a window to punish there. Punish too. Really need to make sure I run further away to heal safely. More moves. That was a really long-ass healing animation, damn. Hurry monitor out for this game? Might. Okay, we'll leave a future Marstead note to get the heart rate monitor set up next time. I really want to be spending souls before boss fights, I guess. Yeah, this is really great pixel art. Six generators, got it. And I'm gonna go beat up the 4 guys. I like this way of doing the bonfire. It's kind of cool. Little machine that spits out your flasks at you. Whoa. Cool provisioner. Increase max health. That seems good. Probably should get that, actually. This one, too, honestly, but I haven't really invested in sidearms right now. That's cool. You can use the bone stone to pick it up. I didn't actually see it increase my health. Do I just have like an extra segment now at the bottom? Stimulate demand. Spending is the multiplier. I see. Interesting. There's a limited number of those. You have to choose what you want to spend them on, I guess. Okay, so there's a secret down there. Makes sense anymore. How dare you? Strategy Center. Jumping is great. Friend in the red shawl. Jumping can dodge better than a burrow. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna break it from a distance. I have an easy way to get different sidearms in this town. I love the news music, that's really funny. Rain-drenched drama ends in a draw. That's good. Facts corner. I really do not have a feel for the heal timing. I believe that is a future Marstead note as well. Like, it's really slow. Duggan. Wait, is this game, like, super fucking open? Rich lady. Oh, thanks. Preach. Let me see if there's like other exits from town here. I was just going in a direction and I'm like, oh, big field? That would explain the allegations of Souls-like level design. That's cool. Followers Guild. Can you ever actually tell you that that's hollowing? There's an in-game manual that talks about it. Grand mirror and all, you say. Ooh. I love all these one-way shortcuts in the town itself. It's funny. I love these NPCs, man. Night Star. Okay, so these are the two I could have picked at the beginning, and these are new ones. 1,000 to upgrade my dagger. But it gives me a new... It doesn't make me do more damage, it just gives me a new action, I guess. If I hear that sound effect, that triggers the checkpoint of the bonfire without needing to go into it. Going into it respawns enemies, I assume. Bone Beach. There's this interesting feeling where you're using that to jump further, where like the jump is on like releasing the button from burrowing. Kind of unexpected. It feels good though, it just takes me a second to get used to it. Say screw it. Be a really embarrassing place to die. Is a literal urchin. That's cute. Trash juggler. That's cute. Beats are just for fun. Dual sidearm permit. Come back once you've boned up. Okay, maybe it's not as open as I thought it was going to be. I was like expecting there to be an exit in like every corner of town, and I just happened to pick the northeast one. That's okay, it doesn't need to be. I think non-linearity is kind of stupid most of the time. Eventually get something to do with that? Okay, not yet though. Station underside. Don't think I'm able to do that yet. It goes back to the castle. Good shit. I agree. Never hurts to laugh. Whoops. Just trying to talk to somebody there. The mix of like giants, animal people, and just regular humans. So there might be another entrance in the back up top. Let's see if that's the case. Ah, but there's like several rooms I have to go through. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that's fun. Oh, wow. Midtown shortcuts like that? I'm impressed. Alright, you're away from me to get on this roof here on the right. I think they could hide a lot of cool stuff with the following mechanic. Drop down from here into the... Oh yeah, there's a little gap in the banister. That's awesome. Yeah, alright, yeah, that's the other one. Hold on. I feel like it's also really impressive that there's like obviously a lot of detail in the maps in this game, like the tubes, in the city, and I feel like that could be excessive. It would make it like kind of busy and hard to tell what's going on, but I think the game is super legible. It's literally just bones, but they're basically always satisfying to get to. Bumpy D, and here's my joke. And the coccyx. Not a joke, just a rhyme. It's humorous. Dude, it looks like a staircase back here. Hey. Ooh, what the fuck? That's cool. Alright. Resist knockback even into pits. Move normally on water, grass, stairs, and ice. What a great cookie for exploration. Now, I think if I jump through this thing here, it's just going to take me into the room directly south of here, which is less interesting. Yeah, I was hoping to get up to where that mirror was. Maybe I'll later get the ability to just climb up ropes like that. Oh, this game, time's flying by. I got like 5 minutes left. Please vote for this game. We'll get... You can bid in auctions at Marstead.com. Bid in an auction to get a slot on the spreadsheet. And then when you get a slot, put Mina the Hollower on it. And then when you put Mina the Hollower on it, vote for it. Also on Marstead.com. Please, I want to play this game. It's really good. Alright, so I think there was an exit here. Don't like, comment, or subscribe, though. Okay, that was just a shortcut. I wanted to check that. This guy with the weird nose. 3 years. Well, what if a lot of people are excited about it? We've gotten games faster than that when a lot of people are excited about the same game. I, like, break my muscle memory to just heal like that when I'm low. Use that axe back in town. That one little like tutorial house. Really cool that like a really core interaction is pressing and holding the jump button. I feel like did they try to go for minimal buttons in this? It just occurred to me that there aren't too many. Oh, jeez. I want to get those health upgrades. You know, one of those little keys. Oliver's rocks. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. What's up, Kite Kid? I love my expensive kite. Tell him, kid. Shit. Keep wanting that to be the other button. Alright, we're at time. Mina the Hollower is awesome. Future Marstead, you've already pretty much explored the town, so go out this way to the east of the bonfire, and remember, press and hold A to dig. This game fucks. I want to play more of it. Please, please, please add it to the voting system.